transmission.
This is Captain Shack of the Republic Broadcasting Network, your source for the most up-to-date news inside Republic space. Tonight's top stories. War has been declared. Operation Liberation has been greenlit by the Senate, a combination force the likes of which the universe has never seen. Made up of humans, Kelazon, Tari, and the Rexcodiums, have descended into Sun territory. The fleets have rendezvoused in the Molian system. This marks the first time the Republic has flexed its military muscles as a single fighting force. Admiral Williams had this to say.
Human slaves inside Sun territory will be freed from the chains that bind them. We stand united against those that would prey on the weak. For each freedom that is taken, each word censored is a chain forged to enslave us all. Engage engines, prepare for combat operations.
The first expeditionary task force under the command of General Stiegelman mobilized into the AO. No word yet on what world they'll be deployed to. On January 6th, Fighter Squadrons Knight, Rogue, and Gold Squadrons have flown into hostile territory to help scout for possible enemy movements, while the main fleet pushed to the enemy's capital. Though the Sun's fleet was spotted multiple times, its command staff refused to engage what would surely be a suicidal fight. Eventually, there was nowhere to run. In the system of Edilmar, the Kelazon fleet engaged the full force of the Suns. Knowing full well the Suns would run and never engage a fleet far greater strength, Admiral Zaikatal Imlatica volunteered to act as bait. Moving his fleet away from the combined protection of the Tari and Republic forces, once engaged, reinforcements from the Republic and the Tari would jump into the sector and help mop up the Suns. Though this plan worked, it cost the Kelazon dearly. Current estimates show a 70% casualty rate for the 2nd Husk Squadron. The primary fighting force the Kelazon committed to this fight. Their sacrifices will be remembered and honored. Rescue efforts are currently underway in the system. The fleet has been scheduled for a total refit and repair once this war ends, with the latest energy shield projectors having been tested to be 20% more effective than the preceding shields. Engineer Apo says it's imperative the fleet get these upgrades as soon as possible. Almost 2 years ago, Dr. Grayan Rav, current commanding officer aboard the RA-ologist, discovered the mummified remains of a pilot located in orbit over a barren world of Arafi 2, located near the Traxxas Badlands. A scientist named Dr. G.G. Goodman has managed to translate the pilot's final logs. I leave you tonight with this echo from the past. My name is Captain Shack, and thanks for watching.
Hello? God, I hope someone finds this. I'm all that's left. The rest are just gone. Oh God, it's getting hard to breathe. Just my luck to die over a Frere too. Those things, they just appeared out of nowhere. We couldn't track them. They seemed to phase in and out. We couldn't. I hope someone finds this. Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. But if you find this, find me. Please, tell my family I love them. Tell my kids to listen to their mother. Tell my wife that she deserves to be happy. Oh, I hope someone finds this message. God, I hope someone finds this message. Oh man, it's getting hard to breathe.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here, and welcome back to the Grand, Republic campaign now. Let me turn on the UI and we'll zoom back out. The primary fleet, the Defenders of Freedom, under Admiral Williams, is currently set up over the capital city of the Suns. We're bombing the ever-living crap out of it, getting it ready for our ground troops to hit the deck. The first expeditionary force under the command of General Steven Stiegelman. Congratulations on your promotion, sir. I don't think you've got enough troops, though, to get the job done just yet. I think we need to send a few more, because we look at the armies they've got. The war is just about over. We'll look at the grand map in just a second, but yeah, they'll have a whole bunch of civilians as well. They're auxiliary troops. They'll double our numbers easily, so I don't think we're gonna be able to take that. I mean, we might be able to move out and capture something else. Actually, we've got even more. Merge all fleets capable. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We'll zoom out. Where are we at? So, the Galactic Republic, we have expanded our border. We've taken just about every planet we can. Got a couple in here that we should probably claim, so nobody goes and colonizes these. There's probably a world here that we could take. 80% on one of them. Wait, was that a Betharian power plant? I mean, this one right here is in our territory. We could technically terraform this. What would that cost? 2,000 power. But it would give us a, wow, no shit. A fairly large planet, and it would be perfect for us. And it would push our border out the rest of the way and claim all this, because I think this is in our territory as well. Yeah, I think that's just in our territory, maybe right outside of it. Anyways, let's zoom out. So, the war continues against the Tuscan Sons. We're trying to liberate the human beings that have been, well, put into slavery. They used to be part of the Galactic Empire. Not exactly the friendliest of nations, but they're still human beings, so we've gone to war. We put a vote to the Senate on what we should focus on next, and it was prosperity, right? Now I've got to look. Yes, prosperity. Okay, I'm not crazy. Prosperity won the vote, so we're going to be adapting this. This is going to make it so there is no better indicator of the success or failure of a star nation than the strength of its economy. Right away, we'll get the effect of mining station build costs down 33%, which is actually really nice because we've got a ton of territory that we've been kind of chewing through. Like, look at all this we still have to build down there. You can see quite a few mines that still need to go in as we've expanded. So let's go ahead and adopt prosperity. We used up all of our unity. The next unity block is going to cost us 4,500, so it's going to be a little bit before we pick that up. We have continued to build up our fleet power, thankfully. Fleet's getting larger and larger, almost over 2,000. I bet once we do the fleet upgrade and we equip those tier 3 shields that I think we've got now, it should knock us up to over almost 2,000, I bet. Yeah, there you go. We've got tier 4 shields now. So we got to go through the fleet and actually do an upgrade. We might want to think about getting a new type of reactor as well going forward. But we need new weapons. That's what we need. We're still using these. That's not good. What are we researching right now? Not weaponry. All right, we're gonna put that on the list of things to do. We need to get some proper weaponry. We're also gonna get our construction ships working. So where is Bard Corps and the Starforge? Neither one of you are actually doing anything useful right now. Why don't you guys get to work? Start claiming territory. I'm gonna send you guys out here to get the mining stations and the research stations deployed. And then over here, should have another construction ship closer to our frontline production, the Unith system. Can you not put a mine there? Oh, you're not in our territory anymore by like the slimmest margin. Oh well. So wait a minute now. You've got. I'm just gonna redeploy you someplace else more useful. Like, why don't you head over here and put down some research stations? It's gonna chew through our power a bit. I don't have anything here either. Really? Huh. All right, and then head over here and build some mining stations. We'll start filling this all out. All of these points that we need to take over. All right, our research has completed. We now have Psi Warriors, the Temple of the Wills, one of the organizations that are inside our empire, have decided to, I guess, allow us to recruit some of, or maybe take on some of their finest warriors into the military force. We'll add to the storyline a little bit more later on, but that's kind of what's going on. Ooh, crew quarters, engineering bays, Empire Capital Complex. There's all kinds of stuff we can pick up. Orbital hydroponic farms, though, might be not a bad idea because we have been really close to our food requirements, slowing down our growth rates. We could go for the amoeba program, and that's really huge. Well, we need that pop up, and we're gonna grab this as soon as we get it. You guys, I've read your comments. We need the hangar technology, so we need the basic fighter technology to get hangars in the ship. I don't think this counts, though. I think it's the actual, like, scout technology that we need to research. But we're gonna grab up the hydroponic farms. That'll take almost no time to research. We'll go ahead and let that run. At the same time, biologist, what are you doing? Aurora, I'm gonna have you sit on Aurora and help them research because you're not doing anything else right now. So go over here, go ahead and upgrade yourself to the latest designs, and then as soon as you're done doing that, go ahead and assist in the research on this planet. Our ground troops, Aurora has trained a few more, actually one more assault group, and you've got 3 more coming, so we're just gonna let those run. We can't build clone armies yet. Aurora's our front line. No, it's Unith, isn't it? Unith is our production on the front line. Oh, which one was the one that had our military academy? I don't actually remember. Visitor center here. That's getting us some unity. You're not actually doing anything. Really? Why don't I pick up... I could do a temple here. Or a monument. Or a farm, because we're hurting on food. Well, we're getting the hydroponic farm, so we're gonna focus on that to get our food up. You know, a little bit of power would be nice. I want to keep this number up there, especially with all the research stations we're about to deploy. We're probably gonna drop this a lot. It also is the way we're gonna keep our upkeep up for the fleet as we continue to build that up. Gold Squadron is still missing because they had to retreat from the corvettes that were out there. Where are our ground forces? Do I want to send you in somewhere else? We've conquered this world, this world. There's an enemy fleet approaching, Sinistra. A friendly fleet, we have the, who is this? The Tari have pushed forward. Maybe we can conquer this world for them. Let's check their armies. Woo! Are you invading them? Their ground troops are impressive. They really are. We're gonna have to mount a much larger ground force to be able to deal with this problem. So, the Unith system, I wanted to see now, are you the system with the military academy? You are! Come here. Let's actually have that be running right now. And let's pick up... I wasn't going to, but it's probably a good idea. We need a planetary capital on this planet before we can do it. Requires 10 population. We have 10 population. Oh, wait, no we don't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. So as soon as you hit, as soon as this population grows, we can pick up the cloning vats as well. Now, we have Psi Warriors. Can we not build them? Doesn't look like it. This is where we need to be training our ground troops, right here, not Aurora. I don't know why I ordered them on Aurora. That was a mistake. Because the ones that are gonna get the bonus to the military academy that's on the planet right now is our frontline planet, which is Unith, because this actually has the military academy. I love that the military academy generates research. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, let's get a few more combat capable groups. Is there anything on the surface that we can build to help us get anything else? Does not look like it. So how do you get Psi Warriors then? How does that? Like this says clone armies, but I haven't built the cloning vat here, have I? No, I just have the visitor center here. I just find it strange that it shows the cloning vat. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and unpause it. Let time go by. Let's see, one of our scientists have leveled up. Admiral Rend, congratulations for leveling up. Clear that out. Missing in action, our troops still have not showed back up, and we've got timed projects. I think I sent scientists out there to deal with that, didn't I? Yeah, the Unfailing's already out there, already scanning the debris. Good, 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 good. And we'll continue to hold the planet until we can do something about it. Yeah, it's the capital we really need to go after. That needs to be a thing. All right, a few more ground troops have come up. We still need more troops, more ground troops. Before we send you out, I'm actually gonna give you guys some attachments. So, oh, that's how you do it. You attach them through this. Army damage plus 10%. Army damage 15%, but this gives you a morale boost. I'm gonna give you guys some frickin' Jedi. Congratulations. Ah, we've had a death. Oh no, Dr. Boric died at age 91. Sir, you have a strong history with the Galactic Republic, and I'm sorry to see you go. We're gonna have to pick up a new scientist. What I think we're gonna do, actually, is take up one of our commanding officers. Like, let's take Who should we take? Let's take Rav. So, Brian, Rav, you're just helping out a planet researching right now. We're gonna put you in an actual spot here for research. We do have science ship. Where are you? You shouldn't be doing anything right now. We're gonna recruit a new scientist. Research speed. Oh, for materials. Discovery anomaly chance, risk failure, research speed, computing. Recruit. We'll recruit somebody young. I'm gonna recruit you. I'm gonna go ahead and assign you to the ship and make sure that you're actually helping in Aurora. So get over here. You're already assisting. Okay, well done. Once you arrive. Well, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We're building up our stockpile of energy credits. We're building our minerals up because I really want to. I want to build up the fleet even more. And since we've lost, I hate to say it, but since we've lost those 2 squadrons, we've got some more fleet count that we can play around with. And I want to get us over 2,000 fleet power. I want us to be a contender. I don't know what we want to pick up though. Probably, we can level up to tier 5. Let's level up to tier 5 in Unith, which is the production facility that we're using the most. That way, if it ever comes under attack, I don't think it will, but if it does, we'll have access to the strongest defenses that we can possibly muster. At the same time,
analyzed.
Our debris is analyzed. What do we get? Jack shit, that's what we got. Peace? Peace? There's a peace offer. Oh, between the Suns and the Hive. Really? Oh, wow. No joke. So, destroyed a frontier outpost, humiliated them, and they lost a planet. No, wow. So the Hives, all they've got left is this little bit of territory. The Suns have actually taken over one of their planets.
Construction complete.
Hopefully this is gonna be our future ally right here. And the Covenant are slapped in there too. I think there's gonna be a war right here if the Covenant doesn't spread out. The Suns have gone huge. They've spread out so much. The Tari, you guys gotta get with it. Oh, the Tusken have, we didn't get to do the ground invasion. It's not a big deal, but victory against the Tuscan Suns. We admit defeat, but do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback for the Galactic Republic. From the Galactic Republic. All right, best possible outcome. Indeed, that means that we've liberated the planets. The planets we've liberated, Sinistra is now ours, and, not ours, it's their own government. They can be whatever they want. What do they decide to be? Well, they decided to be a spiritualist xenophiles. The total opposite of the Galactic Empire, which I absolutely love. Now, they're not gonna have it. They love us, but they don't care for our allies. Not right now. We are gonna offer them a migration treaty. I want these guys to like us, right? I just to piss off the Galactic Empire, I want these Imperial citizens, former Imperial citizens, to love us. These guys are actually, what's their name? What's this new Empire's name? The Human Order. Humans Order. We'll call them the Human Order, it just sounds better. All right, congratulations on being free. No more slaves. Now let's look real fast while we're in the territory. On the surface, are there any enslaved human beings? There aren't, but there are enslaved. What race is this? Who are you guys? Enslaved Pop? Yeah, I'm aware he's aware. The Oz, I'm not saying that. The Ozcocks. What are you guys, where did you come from? And why did they have so many of you enslaved? Who did they conquer to make this huge workforce, I wonder? Well, we can pull back our forces. Let's go ahead and send them to repair and upgrade. It looks like they're going all the way back to Nax Salute. Why don't you just go back to the Unith system? Why in the world are you going back to Nak? That's really strange. But okay, head on back to the Nak system. Also get your repairs in there, so I give them both of those. What do we got? Independence guaranteed from the Human Order and the Commonality. All right, you guys are starting to like each other. Excellent. Let me see if I can get another deal going here. Offer trade deal. Better yet, I could be able to invite you guys to the Federation. Slowly. It used to be all 3 of our allies hated them. Now it's only 2. I think it's just a matter of time. They don't really hate them. I think it's just that you're not allowed to create a federation so quickly after a liberation. So we're gonna have to give it some time. Is there anything else I want to do with you guys? Maybe a research agreement between the 2 of us could be good. That's really about it. Just to give us a little bit more of a positive benefit. Let's go through all of these things. So peace has been declared throughout the galaxy. There's no more wars going on at the moment. Fantastic. A leadership has gained a level. Dangerfield has gotten his level. Congratulations, Governor. We've won. Yes, we have. A Federation offered Galactic. Borders have been closed with the Galactic Empire. They are pissed. That's okay. You guys will get over it. We need to think about a possible war with them. That may be coming. I mean, we did kind of claim territory right around them, but yeah, this is gonna probably be a thing at some point. Not that we didn't see it coming. We're fundamental opposites here. What do we have? Non-aggression deal. Fantastic. Now let's talk to some of our allies who haven't actually signed on with Invite to Federation. All right, the largest empire in the universe right now. We're actually able to send an envoy out to them and say, hey, sons, the laborious sons, why don't you guys join us? Join the Galactic Republic, the larger government. I've sent the envoy. Let's see what happens. They have accepted and they'll now part. We've considered offer carefully and we have decided to join the Galactic Republic. Fantastic. We are a massive force. Migration treaty broken between the Suns and the Covenant. So they were actually fairly friendly with each other. That's going to change real quick now because the Covenant hate us. And yes, that's the Covenant from Halo. So good. That's gonna go downhill and there's gonna be a war here. Now, for you guys wondering, oh, Shaq, you know, what about, let's turn this off. Well, there's nobody to fight now. I mean, the Covenant and the Empire aren't very large. I feel like you can take them. Well, there is somebody to fight still. We've still got the ancient races here. There's always the end event, whatever the end event may be. So we'll see what happens. All right.
Construction complete.
So we can do some research. We picked up our farms, so we'll be able to fix this problem right away. We're gonna do that full upgrade across the entire empire. Orbital farms for everybody. Genetic modification and environmental adaptation. We also get an extra trait point. Debating what to do. I don't really care for any of these, to be completely honest. Tile blocker here would be nice, because we do have a few of these. The planetary resurfacing technology would be nice, so we can really use up the rest of our. Hey, we got some more research points. Good for us. All right, let's clear all of this stuff out. Let's get those farms operational so we can fix the fact that, you know, some of our stockpiles are starting to dwindle. We're not. Oh, we have to vote for this, don't we? Invite to Federation. Who are we inviting? Oh, the Suns. It's not official yet. I voted yes. So it isn't official. They're not actually in. Now they're officially in. There we go. And our military recruitment has finished. So we've got a decent sized army now. Let's move back our the task force. We didn't do a land invasion. We were prepping for it. We didn't actually do it. A little surprising. Okay. Unpause the game, let that run. Aurora. We'll leave your ground troops where they are. You guys can act as like an extra defense force. Going into the different planets, spaceports, we're gonna go through and add orbital farms for everybody. This is going to add 3 food per planet, and hopefully we'll solve our food problems for quite some time, freeing up the planet's surface. Orbital farms. Freeing up the planet's surface. Oh, a solar network. You don't have one of those yet. For more research stations, for more of the Unity generation, all that jazz. So when those all finish building, this is gonna jump up so high. It's gonna be great. Orbital research mandate fulfilled as per revered elder Yamasaki's mandate. Additional research stations have been constructed. So we built the 5, we got the extra influence. And we've maxed out our influence. It's time to, you know what? It's time to do, what do we want to do with our influence? I'm thinking we want to run We don't have an advanced form of government yet to pick up. If they even have that still in the game. I haven't seen that research pop up. But what we can do is policies and edicts. Maybe we can run a policy. Maybe not government-wide. No, but maybe planetary-wide. We can run. You've got a lot of power plants, right? Yeah, we could run another edict. Let's get some more power generation. Farming subsidies? Kind of unnecessary. Why don't we run minerals? This is extra minerals and capacity overload. We'll do capacity overload. That'll bump it up a little bit. And extra minerals, why not? Now we're not maxed out anymore. We can continue to generate. We can also run one in the NAC system, but it seems a little unnecessary. One of our science ships aren't doing anything useful. Is there anything else worth scanning down here at this war site? You guys can pull your troops out now. Kelazon Republic, you don't need to have all these ground troops sitting in orbit of their capital world anymore. They're like, oh, we know there's gonna be another war. We're just waiting for it. Still no go. It's on pause. All right, looking good. Everybody's building their stuff. Let's go to the surface of some of our worlds and see if we want to do some upgrades. I'm sure we've got some that need to be done because our construction ships are working full tilt right now. You know, we don't need this extra farm. Let's go with that. You're building a power plant. Are you migrating? No, you're just unemployed. Construction efforts are moving along, though. Why don't you go here and generate something, since that structure isn't finished? That makes far more sense. All right. Hoth is good. Our capital is like maxed out on everything that we could build right now. We're just waiting for that last pop to grow. Indoor Prime is looking pretty good. We could do an upgrade. They're also growing one of their populations, and we'll be able to remove these mountain ranges soon. Fantastic, as soon as that research is done. Everything's good on this. Grizzleton Prime, how are you looking? You got some people migrating around. That's totally fine. You guys are still growing? Yes, you are. And you've got a few stacks that we can get rid of. We can also put a mine down here if we had the resources for it. So wait till this ticks over so we can grab maybe a mineral silo. Mineral output +1, extra storage capacity. That's unnecessary. We will take the mining network though. And Aurora, the planet that we've been waiting to upgrade. So all we need to upgrade this building is 350 minerals, and we'll be able to get our cloning facilities. Either on Aurora or on Unith. I'd rather do it on Unith.
Incoming transmission.
We have an incoming transmission. On screen.
Complete.
They want another research agreement between the Republic. You know what? I'm down with that. Let's do it. Construction complete. Construction complete. Plus 13 food coming in now. Great. Before the next war, I want to get a proper stockpile of resources. Look at that allied fleet. Isn't that glorious? All of those ships from 3 different empires. Freaking cool. So cool. Why aren't you helping them research? Oh, because you're in the wrong sector. Go auto-explore, Dr. Eagle. Okay, no, Dr. Eagle, do not go into their territory. That's a gigantic no. Immediately, we're gonna go into the sleeping ancient race that's probably going to kill us. Go into the Lynx Concordia system, and I want you to set up with assisted research, because we've basically explored everything. We're not going into hostile territory. I do not want to wake these guys up, either one of these, just yet. They've got a 30k fleet power, at least, right? The other empires, not so much, but them, yeah. All right. Checking out our research at the moment. We're about to pick up Afterburners. It was one of the shorter researches that we could do. What is this? Non-aggression pact between the human order and the Tuscan Sons. Fantastic. You guys are starting to like each other more. I want to give you an invitation, but the Republic has to not hate you. Probably gonna take like 10 years before we can even talk about it. What I'd really like to do is incorporate you.
Research complete.
Not quite there though. bring you into the fold. And then we would share a border with the Empire, and we could focus our defensive efforts along that border. And we would be like a resistance inside Imperial space. Oh. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Rebel fighters, huh? The A-Wing Interceptor we could pick up. We also get tier 3 outposts. Better armor. We got weapons. We need weapons technology. All of it is just, Ship build speed, 25%. That's not bad. Tier 3 outpost. One of the issues that we have right now is the outposts we've got. Oh, there's a frontier outpost. Oh. We've got a lot of influence. I kind of like this idea. All about that expansion. You know, this says hangar, but we haven't had a ship that actually can hold a hangar yet. We need the fighter designs. We're gonna wait on the Rebel fighters. We're actually gonna go for the frontier outpost so we can expand a little bit more. I like that idea. I like it a lot.
Complete.
And I think it's time that we built a new colony ship. We're gonna try something crazy, actually. We're gonna terraform our first world. We have the technology, let's do it. Show me this dirt ball of a world. This is it, huh? Habitability is already 100%? Oh, because we could build Roxycodia people and send them here. We don't have to terraform this and waste the resources. Well, all right, let's do that. I love that plan. So we just gotta make sure that we use the right people. So who are you? You're the Oklar. There's so many different species living within our territory. There they are. These are the guys that we want. Resilient. Oh, they've got some like migration speed and resettlement costs, consumer costs. I mean, it's not a real big deal. They are 100% though. You're allowed. I'm totally fine with you guys colonizing here. It'll be fine. Let's deploy you right here. We're turning into a proper galactic republic with so many different species living within it. Pretty great. Now, I'm feeling much better about this campaign compared to the last one if we ended up going to war with one of these guys. I actually kind of want to start the war myself, which is a little weird for this storyline, but if they decide to come at us, we've learned this lesson from the Galactic Empire of way before, like, what was it, like 15 generations ago. If they decide that they need to take over the galaxy, stopping them would be a horrible, horrible crusade. So, oh, our research is done. Fantastic. So we may want to think about first striking. As bad as that sounds, they are a massive threat to us. All right. What do we pick up? We could pick up army upkeep. This is just ground forces, right? Yeah. I don't think we're spending that much on army upkeep. We're spending almost 5 credits on army upkeep. Not a big deal. We can start designing our strike cruisers, and we could lower the strike cruiser cost if we pick up this advanced construction. And raise our build speed. 20% off. Empire Capital Complex. 20% off something that we're gonna build a lot of, especially if we go to war again. Yeah, I'm all right with that, let's do that. Speaking of strike cruisers, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've unlocked. Let's delete the old designs. Oh, we can't until we make a new one. So, new design. We can pick up the strike cruiser. Okay, so it's kind of the interdictor, right? The light interdictor, or the broadside bow. What is this? This is one of the MC ships, isn't it? I think it is. Looks like a spear. I really dig this, actually. You wouldn't happen to have a hangar bay, would you? Does not look like it, no. And so the weapons show up properly. You gotta use the broadside. That's a cool looking ship. All medium weapons, though. I don't know if we want that. We could equip a point defense system on board. So we have these turrets in the back. I kind of like the mix a little bit. We don't have a lot of Akbar cruisers, and this would survive longer. This is more of a customization choice based on what you're gonna be up against, and I don't really know what we're up against, like what our next threat could be. I mean, it might be the Galactic Empire, which would mean heavy fighters. So point defense might not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and auto-complete this and take a look at what we've got. Those tier 4 shields, woo, that expense. Yeah, we want that 20% off when we build these, for sure. Let's not use these weapons. 8 to 18 damage versus 10 to 37 damage. See, that's why I like these better. Yes. I like it a lot. So we'll call this the, what did I have going on? Broadside bow cruiser, strike cruiser, I guess. Just so we know. So let's go ahead and save that. Let time continue on. And we'll build one of those to join the fleet, and that'll be the new flagship of the fleet. How long until that research is actually gonna be done? 24 months. That's gonna be a hot minute. We'll just build one of them, because I just wanna see one. So, here's the test ship, the flagship. You can't build it here, we gotta build it in the unit system. That's the tier 5, yeah. The broadside, where are you? We can't afford you. MC-40. Broadside strike cruiser. God, we gotta rename you something cooler. Yeah, we can't afford you just yet. We'll have to wait. Build up our stockpile. Election is coming up. So who's up? Bear Crans is currently, oh no, we got, wow, 5 of you currently tied for possibly winning. What are your benefits? Frigate build cost, happiness, science, frigate build cost. Spaceport modules, Terraforming cost. Don't really need terraforming. Now that we've got enough races living within the Empire that we can just use those. Destroyer build cost could be nice if we go to war. That would be taking Stiegelman, though, out of command of his army. Which would be a little sad. I think I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh, I just did, and Stiegelman won, so there you go. Stiegelman has won the election. He is now our new leader. Bringing, what do we get? Destroyer build costs. So our only general has already been elected the first senator of the Galactic Republic. Interesting. Repairs have been completed on the proper fleet. We need to do an upgrade. I guess we need to go through the whole fleet and just do the design upgrades, because you know it's not upgrading properly. Really? Power problems? What if we drop one of these? And add some armor to it. All right, we'll do that. Drop these medium shields. Let's pick up the proper shields. Just do a fleet upgrade. I want to see how much this jumps the fleet up. Can we go tier 3 on this and not? No, we can't power that. You know what? Maybe it was actually better the way it was. What was the shields? Shields currently are at 490. Right, so let's clear design autocomplete. Swap these weapons out. We're using these weapons, damn it. This is the Mark 1, right? Oh, shields at 420. This is what you went with? It's more of a mix. We're gonna wait on upgrading the fleet. It's already been upgraded slightly. I mean, some of the ships, you need to be auto-upgrading. Wow, yeah, you need to auto-upgrade for sure. We're gonna wait to upgrade the fleet, though. The reason being, we don't know what we're fighting against, so we'll just deal with whatever the auto-upgrade is. Outside of, where are our runners? Should be at the very top. The runner class, got something for you. Take an afterburner. And let's drop a shield and slap a reactor on board. That way you can close the gap. Yeah, now you'll be able to close the gap. We can check these off as well. Give you some better shielding technology. As much as we can fit on there. Not quite. Maybe a better reactor on here to mix. Oh, just made it. 0 power. There we go. But you will be able to now close the gap, get into firing range much faster. So, I feel pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good about that. Somebody was asking in the chat, or in the Discord before, what does the kitchen sink do? Well, the kitchen sink gives you +1 to everything, but it takes a ton of power requirements. So it's just one of those random things that have been added, I think, by one of the mods. go ahead and pause this. Fleet. Waiting for spaceport to upgrade ship. Oh, so you guys haven't done your upgrades yet. That would be why we probably lost a chunk of money, too. All right, we'll let this continue to build up. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen any pirates in a while. Yeah, it's been a bit. The UNA system. You know what we're probably gonna do with you? We're gonna set up a destroyer yard assembly. So we'll do that in the UNA system, and then I think on Hoth, we're gonna have the Strike Cruiser Production Center. A little expensive to build the spaceport for it, but worth it. That'll upgrade how many ships we can have in the fleet. What do we pick up? Oh, we got the energy storage and the Nexus. This is so we can generate more power so we can continue to maintain a larger fighting force. Now, what do we want to pick up? Quantum Destabilizer. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if that's something we really want, though. Better power plant 3s, or a better reactor for the entire fleet. Quantum energy state would probably be the most useful. Add advanced combat rolls, we get a bunch of bonuses to the fleet. But I'm gonna go with power plant. It's better be able to maintain a larger fighting force. So as soon as you're done with your upgrade, actually,
Ships upgraded.
we need for the strike cruiser. Gotta get rid of this auto design. God, you're expensive. Whew. 1,200. I want to build one of these, but my great googly moogly. Our quality ship is finished. We're about to take over a new world. Excellent. Now, who is not part of the Empire? Let's look at the, anybody who's in green, this dark green color, mind you, is part of our group. The Jehetma, they're all right with us. They're pretty happy with us. The Covenant hate us. The Hive hate everybody. Galactic Empire, I'm sure this situation has gotten slowly going downhill fast. Still a no-go on you guys, huh? Yeah, basically. They're just not gonna do it. Let some more time go by. I'm wondering if the Galactic Empire is gonna try some shit. You know? Are they going to try to invade and take these worlds back? If I was them, I would. I would try to expand my territory. But we've guaranteed their independence. So if they're gonna try that shit, we're gonna end up going to war with them. It might be beneficial to move the fleet up there once they've had their upgrade. It looks like they've had their upgrade. We're up to 1,700 on fleet power. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We could throw a couple of strike cruisers in there. That'll knock us quickly over 2,000, which is what we were going for. We can't do that quite yet though, until this is done. We have the resources for it. So, if they try it, we can invade. We can hold off. Request for technology. Oh, these are the guys from Living Underground. So, after seeing the advanced weapons that our security forces are equipped with, several generals from the subterranean alien empire of Aurora have come forward requesting that we share some of our military technology. Our own officers are hesitant to do this, as it would make the aliens more difficult to defeat in battle should it ever come to that. If we refuse the request, however, the aliens are certain to view it as an insult. Arming the savages with modern weapons would be a bad idea. They are our friends. Share what we can. What will this do? Is that negative 30? That has to be to the planet, right? Engineering output will be dropped by 30%. Please don't, if it's only on the planet, I'm not as worried about it. I'm gonna do it. I wanna keep a friendly
Construction complete.
friendly relations with them. I wanna see where that goes. So I gave them the technology. We may regret that. One of our, turn this on, construction ships isn't getting anything done. We need to take advantage of some of the research we've got here, especially for engineering research. We are hurting on engineering research right there. Set up those research centers immediately, please. That'll bump us back up, because engineering has been hurting. Compared to everything else. Upgrade the energy grid building. Fantastic. Indoor Prime, how you looking? You got some space to clear up. Let's go ahead and do that. Our worlds are hella developed now. That's the technical term for it. Why aren't you guys happy? Notice that, yeah, their happiness is really low. But why? Happiness at 52%. You're not gonna tell me why though. It's faction happiness. Well, what if we throw an edict down? Well, there has to be one for happiness, right? Oh, maybe there's not. Migration attract happiness, propaganda broadcasts. Yeah, let's talk about how awesome the Republic is. I love it. We're gonna do that.
Tiled locker cleared.
And it might be worth it. We can upgrade this building now. It might be worth it to pick up a structure that creates happiness.
Construction complete.
Why the hell is it a visitor center? We're gonna get cloning vets soon. Clone armies are coming. Oh, it's gonna be great. Ground forces, where are you guys at? You're not in orbit of the planet. You're just costing us resources. We're gonna send you back to the Unis system. Go ahead and land the armies there so you guys can have some R&R. We're invading. Oh, and Gold Squadron's back. Welcome back, boys. Fantastic. Now, I picked up the camera mod, the enhanced camera mod, because you guys were saying this would like allow us to zoom in really close. Yeah, not really seeing it. I mean, yeah, I can get that close when they're not moving, but when you double click them, I was hoping it would let us move in even closer so we can really see the Y-Wings, but there's Gold Squadron. Let's zoom out and check our research. We can even speed up time a little bit. Because right now it's kind of the slow time. It's all peace and prosperity at the moment. I'm real curious to see what happens with these guys and the Galactic Empire. I imagine the Empire hates your guts. What would it take to get you Empire population?
Construction complete.
What the heck is Empire population minus 13? I mean, they like us a lot. Maybe after this is over, the truce is done. Curious what the other groups think. Yeah, like, we click them. Neutral toward them. You'd think that the Suns would be just absolutely infuriated by the fact that I freed those slaves.
Construction complete.
There's more slavery going on in the Tuscan Sun territory. We may have to go back to war with them just to liberate. Doesn't have to be humans. Remember, the Galactic Republic isn't made of just humans. Let's see, like, if we're looking at their homeworld, they've got an entire species enslaved. That's not cool. We're not okay with that. We may have to declare war again. Why are there's still an army just sitting above their territory. The Suns are just like, yeah, we're here. We're here with all of our ground troops just staring at your continent, ready to invade. So goofy. Starforge, what are you up to? You haven't taken advantage of everything yet. Let's go ahead and pick up the last of the research stations. It's gonna eat some of our resources, but that's okay. And we'll pick up, I'm thinking some mine stations here once you're done doing that. Excellent. Research is completed. Pause this real quick. We picked up power plant 3s, so that means we're gonna dump all of our minerals, maybe even some of our energy credits, we trade those over for minerals, into upgrading our power plants, because we gotta keep this number up there to maintain the fleet. Fleet cap is now up to 90, so once we can start building those strike cruisers cheaply, we're gonna fill out the fleet for sure. We could pick up, oh man, 50% shield generation on the shield, with shield capacitors. Planetary shield generators for if we come under siege. I'm not thinking that we've got a big threat on this just yet, unless one of the other ancient races wake up. We're actually looking pretty good. Let's pick up... What else do we get? Yeah, shield capacitor's fine. All right. Go ahead and unpause it, let that run. Both of our fleets are there and waiting. Aurora, did you pick up that spaceport upgrade that I wanted you to pick up? No, I haven't applied one yet at Aurora. It was Unif. I keep getting these two planets confused. You've got the destroyer assembly yards. I think I might want to pop up some more destroyers. 2 more destroyers for the fleet, because we want to keep upgrading the fleet. A couple more runner classes. I don't think we really lost any during those last fights. Research has been completed. Whoops, zoomed in on some random system somewhere. We haven't heard from the progenitors at all. I thought the new thing with them was they would send out missions for people. And we haven't gotten anything from them. A little weird. We have advanced strike cruiser construction techniques, which we're gonna apply immediately to Hoth. And we're also gonna pick up, okay. I'm thinking about just picking this up. Just say screw it and see what it unlocks ship-wise. Then we'll have some hangar bays, I hope. I really thought we'd see ship, like fighter construction, right? We should have seen this by now, but we have not seen it. That is gonna take how many months? 54 months. That's engineering research. We suck at engineering research. No, it's not. It's society research. Okay. On the off chance that you're gonna unlock some of our carriers, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna give us the hangar bays. We'll see what ships it unlocks. Cause yeah, we don't have any. We don't have anything that has a hangar bay in it right now. Driving me batty. Either I'm just stupidly unlucky. I don't know. What do we got? Orbital research mandate has been fulfilled. Excellent. So we're at that part in Stellaris where you've explored the galaxy, right? You've scanned down all of the sites. So there's no more of those like random events popping up. So now it's just about kind of expanding and building up your empire. But it's not nearly as interesting, I think. It's one of my complaints with Stellaris as the earlier game, where you've constantly got these like stories popping up and all kinds of cool things happening. How's our construction ships doing? You're heading, oh, I know where you're heading. You're heading out to build that up. That's fine. Why don't you, before you do that, build up, put some mining stations here. And here, we need to take advantage of all of this stuff. I'm just gonna give you orders for days. Mining stations here, eating up all of our resources. And let's check our planets. We know we've got a ton of upgrades to do on our power systems. Just Hoth broke the bank. Just upgrading Hoth's power systems broke the bank fully. Trading. Let's grab some minerals. I'd like to trade for some minerals. I will give you, no, that's, yeah, there we go. We'll do 2 stacks. Also, we can generate more power. More power. Some of our groups are not happy. The Peaceful Progress Lobby. Oh, they're all about non-violence, and here I am going to war with groups.
Colony established.
It had to be done. You can't tell me that we have a new colony we just knocked over the list. We're probably gonna add that new colony to the Nox system. You cannot tell me that you don't see those happy human faces coming out of being enslaved. Visitor center or temple? Well, the temple will give us, no, the visitor center will actually give us habitability and power generation. So I'm probably gonna go, do I wanna give up this mineral? Put a military academy on here if I really wanted to. The governor's mansion. Those things are so expensive. Grizzleton next place is the only place that has one. I want more unity, more than I want more minerals. So we'll go ahead and get that constructed. We don't have the population for it yet, but we will eventually. Why not fill it in now? Continuing through the list, we've got another territory that we can clear here. Let's go ahead and pop that on the list of things to do. Aurora, what do you got going on? You have all kinds of upgrades. No, we've got recent immigrants coming in. I wonder if this is immigrants from... No, probably not. I was thinking the Empire, the former Imperial worlds. All right, let's pause this. Let's grow out the Nax sector. Fairly easy to do. Scroll down here. That's not what I want to do. Close that. Manage sector. We're gonna give you a new world. We're gonna give you... do I want this? This is research, right? Or is this power generation? I forgot what I set you to. Let's look. I set you to financially focused. Okay. I don't want this new world to be financially focused. It might be time for another new system. And have the next sector go south, right? If we decide to go down here or something. And then set up another sector focused on energy production. Because what's on Grizzleton right now? Grizzleton, you're already kind of focused on... yeah, you're already focused on research, more or less. Research and Unity generation. So... because you get research bonuses. Yeah, screw this. Cancel that. Not Unity. We want research. I know I'm dropping 2 different research or resource points, but this planet gets huge bonuses to research. So let's keep that going. Yeah, we're gonna start a new sector. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add Grizzleton to it, and I think we're gonna add Aurora to it. Aurora's a hot mess right now. Or we could put the link system there. I don't really need the link system in my command anymore. It's totally maxed out. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this is gonna be the core worlds. That's what we'll do. So let's make a new sector. Open up the sector list. Create new sector. This is going to be the... Oh, you can't put your capital in there? All right, well, we'll do indoor. The core world. We'll even rename this sector the core worlds. Sector missing resources. We got an anomaly to research. When did that happen? Better question, how long has that been there? So this is gonna be the core worlds. We'll close this. Not the Ilium sector, that's a dumb name. Core world sector. We'll just do the core sector. There we go. And we're gonna have you focused on, what are these worlds already focused on? Show me, Ilium. I can't actually see it here anymore. What do you got going on? A little bit of all kinds of stuff. Balanced. We'll do balanced sector for you guys. So, because you're already set up. Actually, I could just tell you to not mess with stuff. This sector is missing the following resources. Okay. So you're costing us a resource while generating this for us. Wow, you're actually generating a lot of research. We'll do balanced. We'll assign you a leader. Billy Irish is available. Really? What are you available? Unrest, building speed, clear, time blockers. You're available, but you really don't do us any good right now. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but... Oh, none of these are all that useful. All right, Billy, you get to be the governor of the new core world sector. Congratulations. Sure, why not? Why not? Give me all of your things. Except for the energy. You don't have to supply us with any energy. Just give us all of your minerals and give us all of your research. We don't need you colonizing. Space construction is fine. Redevelopment is okay. But if you're doing anything, I want you focused on research. Yeah, we'll do research. I know I'm all over the place with these sectors, but I just want to make sure I don't screw them up.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we're underneath the sector. We could actually colonize another world, and we've got a new world that we've just picked up, this one. So hopefully this one grows relatively fast. While we're waiting, we can add, how are we doing on food? We have way more food than we ever need. Let's put a, take advantage of the point that's already there and put a mine down. Now let's start clearing out some tiles and just prep this world. At the same time, Hoth, Spaceport, got something I want you to have. Or did we already build it? Maybe we haven't finished the research yet.
Incoming transmission.
We have an incoming transmission. What do you got for us? Oh, Chapman Dominion, you're killing me. I will agree to that. We have a research agreement with them. They paid us a little bit of money for it. I guess our relationship is improving. It's been a bit all over the place. Johetma are
complete.
growing out a bit more. Are we still at a white piece with these guys? Oh yeah, till 2272, we're at a white piece. And we can't get you guys to join us. I would love to just claim their territory so badly. I want it. I want their territory so badly. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, we've got some more research we could pick up down here, which I think we're gonna do. Construction ship, head on down here, pick up this research. And pick up the mining stations in this world as well, as you're passing through. Everybody else is still working? Yep, you guys are helping out with the research. We got a lot of that coming in. We've almost got our next Unity point, fantastic. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. We'll build a new starport so we can continue to build up this. And that strike cruiser, I really wanted to build that strike cruiser. The question is where? You know, we did the research. We have the Corvette assembly yard on Hoth. There's a mod where you can have sectors auto-build fleets. And I'm wondering if I want to get that mod. Where it makes it so it like standardizes how construction works. So you have like sectors put all of their resources in building at one single point instead of having like 20 planets build ships individually, which I always kind of liked. It kind of reminds me of the Kuat shipyards type deal, right? One big shipyard for a large area. Let's build, though, a strike cruiser. Oh yeah, this is dropped in price. Excellent. We're gonna build our first strike cruiser. Maybe even 2 of them, we could afford it. What's that for build cap, though? Build time is 300. Give me 2 strike cruisers. Yes. Who'd we lose? Oh, one of our scientists, who used to be the first senator, has passed away. Yamasaki. I'm really sorry to see that. The Kelazon, the Galactic Empire's declared the Republic their rival. That's adorable. Really poor life choice, I think. Let's see here. The Non-Aggression Pact invitation for the Covenant is entered in with the Galactic Empire. The Covenant and the Empire are friendly with each other. And the Covenant has grown. Look at that. I wonder how big their fleet is.
Cleared.
Interesting. Defensive pact between the Covenant and the Galactic Empire. If we go to war with the Galactic Empire, we're gonna go to war with the Covenant. They should get into an alliance with the Suns and we'll have a 3-way fight. I shouldn't be this excited about this because the Empire's ships are a little OP. And by a little, I mean a crap ton because they have Star Destroyers. That's one of the reasons why I want to get these guys to join us. I still don't understand Empire population. It's because they're part of, like, their population was part of the Empire, I guess?
Tile blocker
I
cleared.
don't know. I don't know, we'll give it some more time. It's gonna be interesting when the white piece drops. Are we gonna have a war? The Covenant has grown quite fast. Do they have a huge fleet? Does the Galactic Empire, who hasn't been in a war in a long time, have a huge fleet? Is our fleet going to be capable of stopping them? You need to be a rally point for these new ships that are being produced. For sure. By the way, we did pick up some new MC-40s. We've got some new captains, so there's the list right there. And we've also got a couple of new ships that must have finished building that I haven't actually upgraded yet. Added as patrons.
Complete.
So we'll make sure we do that for the next episode. And continuing. Our research is finished. Please tell me you're gonna give us something good. Point defense technology, turbo lasers, better shielding technology. Static harmonics would be too long. Hyperdrive, Mark III. Look at the point defense. Let's get the Star Wars point defense online. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. This won't take long either, so we can get the next tier. Construction ships, how are you guys doing about getting us that research? You building the research station now? Excellent.
Construction complete.
Because we definitely have to get that up there. Our 2 cruisers are finished. Ordering them to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet. Get on over here, and let's take a look at them. Our two,
Construction
I
complete.
can click them, newest cruisers of the line, the strike cruiser. Nice. We may have to design the other version of it too, build a couple of those. Not bad. Leaving the core worlds as we speak. 320 fleet power right there in that stack. Perfect. That puts us over 2,000. Exactly what we wanted. How do we compare to the other fleets in the galaxy? Comet sighted. A comet blazes a trail across Hoth's horizon. A bright envoy from distant star. The human people find great joy in this reminder, vague as it is, that we are not alone in this universe. They are more supportive than ever in the Galactic Republic's ambition to greet the galaxy with open arms. Tremendous. Also a bunch of unity. I wish there were more random events like that. That's kind of cool. Just random thing popped up. It's like, hey, this is a thing.
Complete.
Gonna build up our stockpile. I mean, we can hold almost 20,000 minerals. It wouldn't hurt to have that fully fleshed out. Construction ships, how you guys doing? We can pick up our next unity point. Fantastic. What do we want to go with? We can go with ship construction cost. As technology advances and becomes ever more complex, new demands are placed on our workforce. By using standardized construction templates, our workers can build things without necessarily having to understand their finer points. So kind of a modular construction system. This will lower the building cost by 15% on ships. What? That is amazing. We just dropped our build cost on the strike cruiser by 20%. This will drop by another 15. Or we could pick up the transstellar corporations, which will allow corporations to build private colony ships. They get to vet who the potential colonists are. That sounds like some weird corporate shenanigans going on there in the background. Like they're only picking ones loyal to them or something. Like they want to run the government. I don't know, it just seems weird. We're gonna go with the, I think the construction templates. But we're gonna leave it right here, actually. What do you guys think? It's standard construction templates and lower the build cost. Sadly, it doesn't lower the build time, but the build cost. Oh, this is gonna lower upkeep. Nice, this is great. I love this tree. You guys were right to choose this one. Probably, like, I don't know what the private colony ships do. Maybe it's just a lower cost. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know. And then which one should we choose? All right, guys, we're in the middle of peacetime right now for another few years, but coming soon, peace will be over, and it looks like the Covenant, the Tuscan Sons, and the Galactic Empire are getting a little friendly with each other. Could we see a new evil alliance, at least between the Galactic Empire and the Covenant? It looks like the Tuscan Sons still are The Hive is still here. Don't forget about those guys. They're dumb, and nobody cares about them, but they're still there. And one of the allied fleets has almost 3,000 fleet power. We really need to upgrade our fleet some more. We need to get up there. That's gotta be a thing. We just hit 2,000 in fleet power. It wouldn't hurt to go even bigger. And there's all of our runner classes, so a little over 2,000. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Later, everybody.